fine, then we'll carry on. Crack on. Right, at the bottom of the mat, sorry, need to have our feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and just hold the ball in front of you. And to warm up, we're going to start doing some heel raises. So lifting the heels, growing nice and tall to the ceiling. And I'd like you to think about, from the bottom up, keeping those toes glued to the floor. So you're not coming down, rocking onto your heels and lifting the toes. The toes are staying glued to the floor. And as you come down, you're pressing into the floor with the toes to slowly lower the heels. So as high as you can, slowly lowering down, press the heels in, lift the heels up. Keep those toes glued to the floor. Working up, make sure your knees aren't completely locked. And connect that pubic bone to your tummy button. Make sure your collarbones are open. The elbows are dropped. Shoulders are dropped down from your ears. And the back of the neck is long. And the crown of your head's coming up to the ceiling. Okay, just open collarbones. 5 more, really keeping those toes stuck on the floor, lower down through the heels, lots of control, and work through the back of the calves, back of the hamstrings. Good strengthening for your feet if you don't rock. Make the next 2 reps your last 2 heel raises. And on the last one, keep the heels down, drop down into your squat, and come back up. And we're going to pass the ball behind us as we go down. So out in front, pass the ball behind us, squat down, the ball's in front, pass the ball behind us. So just start to loosen up the shoulders, loosen up the knees and the hips. Two more in this direction, and then it's 10 in the opposite direction. And if you're feeling ready to lower a little bit more into your squat, go a little bit lower. And behind, out in front, pass behind. In front, pass behind. Spread those toes, sink down into your squat. Stand up tall. 5 more. The next part is going to be a back of the calf stretch. So we're going to take a nice step forwards with our right foot. Last one, come up nice and tall. Step forwards with the right foot into split squat position. Bend the front knee, press the heel down that's behind you, that left heel behind you. We're stretching through the calf muscle. Okay. Stretch through the calf muscle at the back. Stay in that stretch position, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. This is a new exercise. You need to spread your toes on that right hand leg. So just stay in that calf stretch. Then we're going to basically work through this right leg stability. So you're going to come forwards with the ball onto your toes, peel off the heel, lift the left toes, and we're coming up into a standing single leg, or an aeroplane I call it, straight leg position. You want to try and be in line as best you can with your hips and your foot. The ball is going to be out in front. This leg's working tough. And then we're going to pass the ball behind our back. Okay, if that's a bit tough for you, you can just drop your toes down and just keep the weight going. All right. So from here, weight to the right leg. Keep the right knee soft. Reach forwards with the ball. Peel the left heel off. Peel the left toes off. Remember that core. Take yourself into a slightly forward position and look straight down at the floor. So in the same way that we gaze up to the ceiling, you're going to look straight down at the floor. Keep the back of the neck long, and then pass the ball behind you. 1, 2. Remember the direction you're going. We're going to change in a minute. 3, 4, 5. Whoa, keep going. 6, 7, 8. Now change direction. Keep that leg up nice and high. You should be feeling it high up in your hamstrings. So the top of your bottom, top of your thigh, and through your quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Well done. Stay there. Drop the toes down to get your balance. That right leg should be working, especially down the back of the thigh. Now, this is a good one for you runners. We're going to bring that left knee up, tap it on the board, and then out behind again. Try not to put it down between your rep. If you have to toe tap, that's fine. If you don't have to, try not to. Nice and slow. Bring that knee forwards. Toe tap 1, knee tap, out behind. You managing that? 2. Should all be in slow motion, really. 3. 4. Last 2. Good. Reach out behind if you can. 5. 6. Well done. Reach out with that left leg behind you. Get your balance. Try and get that position. Now lower the left leg to the floor. Good. Come up. Drop yourself down into a split squat. Don't go too low if your legs are tired. Split squat. Left knee's off the floor. Pass the ball under the right knee. Come out of your split squat. Goes over your head. Okay. Down into your split squat. Pass under. Keep your balance. Try not to wobble too much. Drop down and pass under. Bring those arms up and over. Well done. Drop down and pass under. Bring the arms up and over. Drop down and pass under. Bring the arms up and over. Well done. 3 more. 3. Reaching up. 2. 1 last one. 1. Get ready to press. Keep the ball up in the air. Press down through the right foot. Draw your pubic bone to your tummy button. Press back in 1 movement to stand up again. Good. Okay, so this should have really been feeling it. All down the back here and into your glutes, hopefully. Maybe the outside too. The time to do that on the left. So when you're ready, take a step forwards with the left leg, and we start with that calf stretch. Nice steps forward with the left leg. Left knee is bent. Right heel is pressing down. And you've got to stretch through your right calf. The key point is for the next exercise. Keep your gaze straight down to the floor. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Keep the leg up out behind you if you can. Bend it if you need to. We'll do 8 passes clockwise, 8 passes anti-clockwise, then bringing the knee forwards. Okay, so ball out in front. Peel the right heel off to go onto your right toes. Connect that pubic bone to your tummy button. Tip forwards. Float the right leg off straight down to the floor. Okay, when you're ready, when you're stable, start to pass that ball around your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Change direction. 1, get that leg out nicely behind you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second part, try not to tuck down with the right foot. If you need to, though, it's fine. Bring the right knee forwards, tap the ball. Doors are nicely positioned. Back out, really slow motion here. Bring the knee forward, tap the ball, out behind you. Bring the knee forwards, tap the ball, go out behind you. That leg, bring the knee forwards, tap the ball, press out behind you. Should be feeling that building up in the back of the left leg. Forwards, out behind you. Last 2. Forwards, out behind. And last 1. Forwards, out behind. Get your balance. Get a really nice position. Drop the right foot, toes down. Good. Bring yourself down into that split squat. Bend the right knee down into split squat. Pass the ball underneath. Come out the split squat, up over your head. Well done. Pass the ball underneath, out of the split squat, up overhead. Good. All right, see if we can get through these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Coming up, we're going to do alternate split squats for 10. Again, just go as low as is comfortable. So last one, hold the ball above your head. Press down with that left foot, 1 step back. Ball up into alternate split squat. Step forwards with the right leg. Come down and pass under. Come back and ball up. Left leg, down and pass under. Back and ball up. Right leg forward and back. Left leg forwards and back. It's quite delayed today. Right leg forwards and back. That's it. Keep moving. Two more. 1. Just finish on the left. 1 more. And back. Well done. Okay. Sorry, a bit of a delay. So that was working the back, working our feet, working our calves and our stability. All right. So we're going to pop the ball just down for a second. We're going to need it in a little bit. And we're just going to stretch off the backs of those legs, the upper hamstrings that we just worked. So start with your roll down. So just tucking that chin into the chest, curling up the upper spine, letting your upper body start to hang, hands moving forwards. Let's do it last bit, got your breathing raised up a little bit, you're feeling warm. Come down and hang off the floor. Don't let your fingertips touch. Just let the weight of your trunk be bending forwards. When you feel ready, go a little bit lower until the fingers are on the floor and feel that stretch through the back of the hamstrings. You can't get your fingers on the floor, doesn't matter, just go as far as you comfortably can. Okay. And back up again. Down into a second one. And after we come out of this, roll down, we're going to practice rolling down, walking out into a plank. Now again, if a plank's a bit much at the moment, just walk out. So just demo, plank's a bit much, just walk out halfway up the mat to 4 points, come back for 4 points, okay? But if you're happy, we're going to do roll down the full plank 4 times. On the last 2, we come back via a pike. Okay. If you want a slightly easier option, you just walk yourself down into a 4-point and you hover and then come back. Okay. So don't worry too much about your roll down. It's just about bending the back, bending the spine, bending the knees. Hands on the floor. Draw that pubic bone to your tummy button. Bring yourself into your full press up position. Think about your technique here. Wrists under shoulders. Shoulders drop from your ears. Spine in neutral. Yeah, on your toes, nice and long. Should be shoulders, hips, feet in alignment. Pubic bone to tummy button connected. When you're ready, just bend your knees, walk yourself back, and that's 1. Go through that in your own pace. Do them more quickly or more slower, whatever you're happy with. Coming down, walk out. Connect your points. Drop the shoulders down from the ears. Stay stable. When you're ready, drop the knees and go back. That's 2. Stand up tall. Come down. Walk out. Think of that plank position. Nice and neutral through your spine. Nice and long through the legs. Hips are down, not sagging, not high. Wrists around the shoulders. Hands and fingers are spread. Bend the knees. Walk back. 3. 4. The next 2, come back via a pike. If you're in 4-point, just lift your bottom into pike. So from here, we're going to come back into pike position. Draw those hands back slightly. Press down through the heels. Stretch through those shoulders. And when you're ready, come back. 1 more out to plank. I'm just going to demo. You're doing 4-point. Hands out to 4-point, which is fine. Lift the hips from 4-point into your pike. Walk yourself back up again. Okay. Right, walk yourself down. All the way out. Drop your knees from here into 4-point position. Down into child's pose. And I'm just going to change the camera and stay in child's pose. Just while I change this. We're all in child's pose. Just briefly come back up into 4-point and put your left hand onto your right hand. So you're covering your left palm is covering your right palm. Keep those fingers interlaced as you come back and sit your bottom on your heels. Keep the fingers interlaced and locked so that they don't creep back with you. Okay. Exhale. Come back up. Pop the left hand down. Place your right palm on top of the left. Interlace your fingers. Keep them locked. Come back and stretch down. Okay. Little bit of hip work into our 4-point. Hip circles before we go out to the side. So with the left leg, you're going to lift that left knee and imagine the knee is a pen and you are drawing circles on your mat. Okay, your knee is a pen, you're drawing a circle on the mat. It's like a clock face, nice and wide. Just hip circling, loosening up the hips. Change direction. Make it a little bit wider if you can. Take that knee out to the side. Drawing big circles with the point of your knee. Good. Place that left leg down. Okay. Extend the knee. Toes out behind you. Nice long leg. And you're drawing, if your toes are at 6 o'clock on a clock face, you're drawing that semicircle or half a semicircle round to point to 9 o'clock. The legs coming right out to the side. Nice straight knee. And you should be feeling a stretch down the inside of your inner thigh. Okay, inside of the inner thigh, bit of groin stretch. Just sit back slightly if you haven't got a stretch. So just bring your bottom onto your heels and come all the way down, bottom onto your heels. Back up again, keep that leg out to the side and take the left hand and add a thread the needle. Back of the left hand goes round past that right hand side. So the left shoulder is coming down towards the mat. Your left leg stays out to the side. Hand is passing to that right hand side. Keep that breathing controlled. Bring the left hand back. Keep that left leg out to the side. Take the right hand. It now passes through that space towards 10 o'clock on a clock face. And take the right shoulder down to the mat. Good. Bring that right hand back. Lift the left leg up out to the side there. Lift it up. Hover off the floor. Bring it round. Keep it up. Okay, keep it there. Now we're going to lift our right hand forward. So slide forwards with the fingers. Superman. Good. Draw that pubic bone to that tummy button. And try and get the weight through the right shin rather than the knee. Wait until you're balanced. And then go down with both fingertips and toes. And then lift up. So into that Superman position. Well done. And back down. And lift up nice and long. 2, 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. 4. Inhale down. Exhale up. 5. 6. 7. 8. Reach for the opposite sides of your room with toes and fingers. 9. And keep that tummy button connected. 10. Stay there. Just hold it for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Still as a statue. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower both. Bring them in. I'm just going to turn around. You don't have to. We're going on to our right side. Okay. So right hip circles to start with. That's just maybe bend the heel up to your bottom if you want to on the right side. It creates more of a point for you. And then think about drawing circles with that right knee on the floor. Opening that hip, especially if you've been sitting down today working or sitting down supervising, which I think is get out to work. Good for you. Right, change direction. Hip circles. Good. Rest that leg down. Slide that right toes out behind you. Sweep out to the side. Okay, so that's at a 1/4 or 1/4 past. Out to the side. Nice pointed toes. Nice long leg. Sit back onto your heels on bottom onto your heels. Just keep that stretch through the inner thigh. Just go back as far as is comfy. Don't have to sit right back. I can't on this side. Okay, and we're going to add thread the needle. So come back onto all fours. Take the right hand, pass the back of the right hand through the space on the left hand side. Yeah, keep those right toes nice and long, and take your right shoulder down towards the mat, and you're looking to that left hand side. Good. When you're ready, bring the right hand back again. This time it's the left hand, back of the left hand. Slide it forward, take the left shoulder down towards the floor. That right leg out to the side. Really rotating that thoracic spine. Try not to hold any tension. Let your shoulder blades relax a little bit to get that rotation. Bring the left hand back. From here, draw pubic bone to tummy button. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Lift that right leg up to hover out to the side. Sweep it round behind you. Keep it nice and long and out behind you. Tighten your right glutes. Lift the left arm up in front. Make sure you're nice and still before you start. And lower both and lift both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, you're trying to reach with your toes, reach with your fingers. 7. And you're connecting that connection between pubic bone and tummy button in the middle. 8, 9. Last one, hold it there. Hold it for 10. Still as a statue. That gaze on the floor. Don't look forwards, look straight down. Well done. Lower both down and bring your hands back. Okay, good. Well done. Right, we'll now need to claim our ball again. You haven't got your ball, it's fine. Use a cushion. Slightly new way of doing some sit-ups, because I thought we haven't done many sit-ups recently. So we're adding some stability into our back whilst we're working on our core. All right, so you want the ball tucked right down towards the coccyx. In sitting, ball is tucked right into the coccyx. If you haven't got your ball, tuck a cushion in or something as low as you can. Knees are bent. Okay. You're going to lean back on that ball and place your forearms down to the mat. Does that make sense? So you're kind of almost leaning back on the ball. And your elbows are under your shoulders. If that's a bit difficult for your hands, just put your hands wide and keep the elbows wide and lean back a little bit, all right? But if you can, forearms are one side, lean them back onto the mat, knees are bent. Now we're going to do toe taps. So we're going to straighten out the left leg first, bend and toe tap, straighten out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. Right side. Extend, tap back. 1, extend, tap back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, keep the feet there. Now we're going to bring ourselves slightly up. So you're slightly taking the hands off, hands out to the side. I'm just going to bring myself forward. Ball is still shoved into your lower back. Knees are bent, arms are out to the side. Okay, we're going to go down to the left and tap the floor. Come back to the center, draw that tummy button to that pubic bone. Down to the right, tap the floor, draw that tummy button to that pubic bone. Down to the left. Good. Down to the right. You should feel this through your abs. If you don't, recline a little bit further back onto that ball. Let the ball take your weight. And if it reminds you of an 80s disco, is it oops, oops, up, side your head or something like that? Keep going. Exactly what we're doing. To the side, to the side, to the side. Don't flop to the side, just literally tap your fingertips. One more each side. Good. Keep the arms out at shoulder height. Toe taps again. Extend the knee, tap the toe. 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 Straighten that knee out, tap the toe back on the floor. Straighten the knee, tap it back. Last two. 1, 2. Other side. Straighten, tap. Straighten, tap. Straighten, tap. Straighten, tap. Straighten, tap. Last two. 1, 2. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And bring yourself up. Okay, that was making my abs work a little bit. Ball between the knees. And we're going to practice our roll downs. So arms out in front. Roll yourself down onto the mat behind you. So think about that coccyx is going down, that tummy button's engaging in, and you're slowly lowering yourself down and taking the arms over your head. Use the squeeze on the ball, and you're going to come back up again. Use the squeeze on the ball to recruit through the inner thigh and stabilize the pelvis a little bit. Right, so keep the knees a little bit bent, squeeze on that ball, roll back down again, squeeze through the ball, stabilize. That's going to help you to stabilize so that we don't work or overwork these first couple of weeks. Tuck that chin in, peel off the shoulder blades, squeeze the ball as you come up nice and tall. Okay, 3 more. Squeeze into the ball, draw that pubic bone to your tummy button, uncurl, and back up again. You need to work yourself back up. Just work up the back of the thighs, up into sitting, and work back down the back of the thighs, all the way down. Okay, 1 more, everyone. You need to work up. Squeeze the ball with your knees. Work your hands up. Work your hands down. Finish down on the floor. Finish down on the floor. Bend the knees. Keep the feet flat. Ball is between the knees. And we're going to do our bridges. So hands down by our sides to start. Curling that tailbone up. Gently squeeze the ball. Lift up the hips into your bridge. And then come back down again. And uncurl. Good. Uncurl. Lift up. And curl back down. Bring the arms up this time. Float the arms up as you come up. Leave the arms straight up, so fingertips are pointing up to the ceiling. And hold them there. 3 bridges with the arms straight up above you. 1, 2. Last one. 3. On the next one, as your hips come up, take the hands down to hover by your side. So bridging up, take the hands to hover by your side. As you lower down, bring the arms back up again. Key points for the bridge to remember: lengthen those thigh bones, nice and long through the thigh bones, reach the knees for the toes, arms up, hips down. 4 more. Arms down, hips up, arms up, hips down. 2. 3. 4. Okay, peel up those heels. Bring your heels up to your bottom a bit more. Peel up the heels, come up onto your toes. Keep the ball in the knee. Press through the toes. Come up into the bridge with your heels lifted. Good. Keep the arms up. Back down again. 5 more like this. Keep the pace up a little bit. Lift up on your toes. 2. And down. Lift up. 3. And down. And up. 4. And down. You can keep your hands by your side if you need to. Up for 5. Stay up here with 5. Heel pulses. Pulse the heels down to the floor. Lift the heels back up quite quickly. So hips stay high. Heels down to the floor. 1. Lift the heels. 2. Heels down, up, down, up, down. Up. Keep your glutes engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, press in, and roll yourself back down. Okay, well done. Keep the ball in between the knees and just take the knees off to the side. So off to the right or left, doesn't matter. Allow the left behind leg to lift. The foot can lift and the heels can stay stacked. The knees can go together. When you're ready, bring the knees back to the other side, through the center. Over to the other side. And come back to the center. Right, take the ball and place it behind your left knee. If you haven't got a ball, don't worry. You can just bend your left knee. Straighten out the right leg. Keep the left ball behind the left knee. Hands behind our head. Elbows nice and wide. Yep, chest open. Okay. And we're going to curl ourselves up to curl up those shoulder blades. Okay. And now we're going to take our right armpit, the left knee, and then curl back again. Then toe tap to the floor, bring the knee back. Curl back to the center, but stay up. Toe tap to the floor, bring the knee back. Curl back, toe tap to the floor, bring the knee back. Curl back, toe tap to the floor. 5, 6. You can, if you want to, just stay there. You don't have to curl, just stay up and just do the toe tap part. Just focus on the toe tap, if that's enough. 7, 8, 10. Well done. Place that leg down and curl yourself. Bring the ball underneath your right knee. Straighten out the leg. Hands behind the head again. Neck nice and long. Elbows nice and wide. Bring your shoulder blades up. Let the head go heavy. And we're taking our left armpit, not the elbow, but the armpit, to the right knee. 1, uncurl, toe tap to the floor. 2, toe tap. 3, toe tap. 4, toe tap. 5, toe tap. 7, curl up, toe tap down. 8, just focus on the toe tap if you're getting tired. 9, 10, toe tap down. Well done. And uncurl yourself. Take the ball out and pop it down by your side. And bring that right knee into your chest. Really bring the right knee into your chest. Keep the left leg straight. And you're going to place your left hand onto the outside of the right knee. Place your right hand out to the side and use your left hand to take your right knee over to the left hand side. And keep that right hand in contact with the floor. So you're really rotating through your back. When you're ready, draw pubic bone to tummy button. Oh, she says, throw yourself back. No, don't throw yourself back. I'm joking. Control and bring yourself back. Well done. Pop that right foot down, nice and long. Bring the left knee into your chest. Take the right hand, place it onto the outside of your left knee. Put your left hand out to the side and take the right knee over. So you're using your right hand, sorry, the left knee over. So you're using your right hand to guide that left knee across your body and keep the left hand down on the floor. Okay, when you're ready, pubic bone to tummy button. Lift the toes up. Use that strength through your abs to bring yourself back to the center. Well done. Just bring both knees into your chest. Have a bit of a knee hug. Relax your chest. Pull both knees in. Good. Legs up if you can. Nice and straight. Pull those toes down. Point them up to the ceiling. Pull the toes down. Point them up to the ceiling. Pull the toes down. Point them up to the ceiling. Pull the toes down. Well done. Bend your knees and pop your feet back down onto the mat. Well done, guys. That's our first week done. I think I forgot at one point to do press-ups, actually. So if you want to, we finished the class, but if you want to do your half press or your press